Hello everybody, my name is Janaya Toye and this is my channel where I talk about whatever I want. Today I thought I'd just talk about some of the reactions that I've gotten to this million-mile trip. It's not a million, it's like 10,000 tops. But obviously, look at me. I am kind of small, I'm a girl. You know, I have very little way of defending myself. So naturally people are worried. That just goes without saying. So, thought I'd go down the list of some people in my life and how they reacted. So, first of all, my dad. I mean, to be honest, my dad actually was alright with it. I mean, he was kind of the rational part of the brain, saying, okay, you can do this, but also you've got to think about this, that, you know, like dads do. You know, so I actually came to a compromise with him because I was going to leave in like October because, well, that's when I had the idea. But Dad was like, no, how about you wait till March when the weather's better? So I was like, okay, fine. But yeah, so Dad was overall pretty supportive, but also was the voice of reason. And I hate the voice of reason, but it helps. Now, who's next? Probably one of the people from my orchestra. Her name's Kathy. Love her, you know, she's great. She's one of the original tutors who's known me since the start of it. Her reaction, because she's actually done something like this before, her reaction was, have you started training? Have you started this? Have you started that? Have you started the other? And I was like, yeah, sure. I was lying when I said yes, but it gave me stuff to think about. But yeah, it's like, she had done this before, well, not this, but she had biked, which is very different, but she biked from Norwich to Wales, and yeah, Norwich to Wales is a long way, but she did it. I am walking around the UK perimeter, so that'd be a thing. Who else reacted to it? My neighbour reacted to it because I told her what I was going to do, and then she was like, well, have you got a tent? Well, have you got a water purifier? Well, have you got this? Have you got that? You know, oh, what about this? What if this happens? And I'm like, health and safety gurus, you know, it's like, we love them because they give us ideas, but also health and safety gurus. But yeah. Who else reacted to it? Oh yeah, funny story, right? So yesterday, my sister pulled some BS. I don't get on with my sister, but my sister pulled some BS, and my dad had to tell my mum that I'm going on this trip. Now, I did not hear this reaction firsthand, but from what my dad tells me of his conversation and from what I heard, because the walls here are so thin you can hear everything, my mum freaked out. My mum freaked out. She did. I mean, I could hear it on the phone. She was like, it's like, you can hear that down the phone. Even if you can't understand what they're saying, you can hear that down the phone. You know? My mum did not take very kindly to it, you know? So yeah. My mum yelled at my dad. That was fun. I live with my dad. My dad's better. Mainly because he doesn't stifle any creativity I've ever had. And he actually lets me take risks, which my mum doesn't. You know? It's like, how am I meant to learn if I don't take risks? Hate it when people are way too risk averse. It's not fun. It takes all the fun out of life. That's why I don't do health and safety. But yeah. So most of these people express concern, but they express concern in different ways. which I appreciate the concern, but sometimes I don't appreciate the ways in which it is expressed, you know. Who else reacted to it? My nan. Oh my god, my nan. She knitted me this jumper, right? Love this jumper. It is so comfortable, right? But my nan, when she heard that I was going on this trip, that I had started planning this trip in my mind, oh, it was glorious. She was like, oh, you're going to see so many brilliant places. Oh, it's going to be so brilliant for you, Janaya. I'm so proud of you. You know, I can oh, this is my favourite one. You know, you're going to have to take me in your suitcase. I mean, I'm not taking a suitcase, but yes, I will take my nan in my suitcase. I love my nan. She is the sweetest bean in this world, and now she's got a back issue, which is sad. Because I miss my nan, and I haven't seen her in ages, but I don't want to be a bother. That's one of her phrases, but I've picked it up. Don't want to be a bother. But yeah, I don't want to bother people, you know. But yeah, this trip will do me good. Mainly because I've never really been... The only place I've been outside of Norfolk is London. And I don't like London. It's too fast paced, you know. It's too quick, too scary. Too many people. But I will have to go past London, and that scares me. I mean, honestly, London scares me more than Scotland. You know, Scotland I can deal with. Scotland, you're free to roam in Scotland. You can go anywhere in Scotland. You've got to be careful, you know. Which obviously, like, I don't like the idea of being careful, but it's like, I know how to be careful when I have to be. I'm not careful unless I have to be. But yeah. So, most of the reactions I've gotten have been concern, expressed in many different ways, you know? I mean, people listing off things that they think I haven't thought about. I mean, I've researched waterborne diseases. I've researched it, you know, I've looked it up. Looked up how I can not get those waterborne diseases. I've looked up what kind of foods, well, what kind of plants are edible and which ones aren't. You know, I mean, I was saying that in the video a few days ago, but yeah, I have been kind of thinking of what am I gonna do, and people in my life have been like, oh, what are you doing? That's so dangerous. And it's like, yes, I know, but the thing is, like, if you think about it, the Norse Viking peoples who came over here, right? Don't you think that was dangerous? Don't you think that was dangerous for them? Don't you think it was dangerous for the French to come over here? You know? I feel like we've just lost the spirit of adventure. You know? There is something about watching Pokemon when you are a kid and dreaming of adventure that makes you want to go on an adventure. I want to go on this adventure. I grew up watching people, animated peoples mostly, have ideas, do things, go on adventures, you know. And maybe I should have grown out of it. Maybe I should have done. But I haven't, and I hope I never do. Because honestly, life is boring in a 9 to 5. And 9 to 5s are going obsolete. Don't let anyone fool you. 9 to 5s are going obsolete, right? I mean, sure, they still exist, but they are slowly dying out. Mainly because of the internet. The internet's cool. But yeah. Any other reactions from people? My sister's trying to tear me down. She's trying to make me, you know, not do this trip. Mainly because she's never done anything in her life. My brother, he laughed at me to begin with. My brother did. I love my brother. He's so cool. You know, he's an arsehole, but he's my brother. And I actually get on with that arsehole. I don't get on with my sister. I get on with my brother. He's cool. You know, we at least have some stuff that we can talk about that he won't kill me over. Hermitcraft. We watch a lot of Hermitcraft. Well, I watch a lot of Hermitcraft. I think he watches a lot of Hermitcraft because he keeps up with it. Other reactions? I think I've gone through it, most of it. Oh yeah, but my friend Levi, he was super excited when he saw that I'm using his book that he got me for my birthday as my planning book for this whole trip, you know. So yeah, thank you for the books, Levi, Alana, thank you so much. But yeah, I can't think of anything else to say really. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys. Bye.